This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30, as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioner's Bulletin Board and released on the county's website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the administrative office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Rick Dyer, Colleen Roberts, and Randy Sparacino, working for you.
Well, good morning. I'll call to order the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for November 12th, 2025. It's 9:30 and we are in the Courthouse Auditorium and also on Zoom. And we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you stand and join us. So we're going to, I'm going to take a sec, we have to pass our board order first. We're going to discuss a board order before we start the rest of our agenda and take a little bit out of order. We're going to discuss order number 40-03 on our agenda, and it is an order authorizing a transfer of ownership and release of liability with Jackson County Sheriff's Deputy Tracy Lenhart for Police Canine Reuger. It's order number 241-25. Ms. Bell.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So Jackson County is the owner of a police canine known as Reuger, a 4.5-year-old male Belgian Malinois, born on March 9th, 2021. Reuger has been handled by Deputy Tracy Lenhart of the Jackson County Sheriff's Office and lived with Deputy Lenhart during his tenure as a police dog with Jackson County. Jackson County, through its Sheriff's Office, desires to release all of the ownership interests of Reuger to Deputy Lenhart upon his retirement. Deputy Lenhart agrees to assume all responsibility for the care and upkeep of Reuger and agrees to hold harmless, indemnify, and defend Jackson County against any claims, suits, or actions arising from the actions of Reuger on or after the date of the transfer of ownership and release of liability is executed. The financial impact is $5,000 to the Sheriff's Department.
Okay, I'll take a motion.
Move approval of order number 241-25.
I'll second.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes, and the reason we took this first because Deputy Lenhart and Canine Reuger, Police Canine Reuger, are here and we'll meet you at the podium, please.
See.
I've got dogs and cats. I'm used to that.
It's always a risk. Dogs are good judge of character.
Absolutely. I'm glad he liked me.
He probably smells like a dog.
Back up a little bit. Okay, we gotta get Reuger in. Reuger,
There you go. Yeah, get in the middle there.
See.
Well, this is really great. We do these once in a while. We used to have the dogs come in, and we miss doing that, and you can see why. You know, we have a lot of people come in and bark at us sometimes, but we actually have a dog here this time, and you know it's okay if he does. But this is more of an honorable retirement, and we wanted to do it properly. and I'm sure he had a distinguished and very fruitful career. And I hear the best thing about it is he's foregoing his PERS.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. Anyway, we appreciate Reuger's service, and we're glad and hope he has a long and happy retirement.
This is fantastic. Having been around police canines, probably about a dozen of them throughout my career, I recognize the special bond that you get between yourself and your dog, and it's awesome that we're able to provide you with this special honor to take the dog with you in retirement. It's fantastic, and Reuger is going to be a wonderful companion for you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, and I looked, Reuger was just born in 2021, so Reuger's not very old and just quite a lovable dog. And I just want to, anyway, thank you both for your service and wish you the best in retirement with Reuger.
Thank you.
Do you want to say anything?
I just appreciate everybody's willingness to let this happen. It's you develop that bond with a dog, and it's hard to let them go when something like this comes around. So appreciate it. Thank you.
Does Reuger get the last word?
Reuger was a sweetie.
What a beautiful dog.
Thank you, yes, thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
That's what we wanted. That was the last word.
Goodbye. How great, that's amazing. So our why we're here, and one of our other great special presentations is a recognition of the Jackson County Roads and Parks Department for receiving the 2025 Frank J. Bertak Award and the Best of the Best Award. So who all is coming up for Parks and Roads? Come on up. Okay.
Come on up. It's all right. Steve, congrats.
Celebrate this as a team.
Absolutely. Congrats on all of it. We appreciate it. Good work. Good work.
Yes.
Great work. Thanks. Try to shake all your hands. Good work. Hi. You as well. Congrats. Thank you. Congrats to all of you, and thank you.
Thank you.
Great work. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Okay, I don't need to be in front here, that's for sure. I'm the reader. I think you can, well, I'll read from the side here. I'm going to try to struggle through this. As you can see, my voice is a little strained today, but we are presenting a special presentation today to our roads, our Parks Department, and the Jackson County Board of Commissioners would like to congratulate the Roads and Parks Department and its Safety Committee for being recognized as a recipient of the 2025 Frank J. Bertak Award and the 2025 Best of the Best Award by the American Society of Safety Professionals, Southern Oregon Chapter. The Frank J. Bertak Award recognizes the excellent work of the Department's Safety Committee over the past 12 months. The Safety Committee is comprised of both union and management representatives from each of the Department's 5 divisions. These representatives meet monthly to review safety action items, discuss recent incidents, update department safety programs, and perform other important tasks to ensure a safe work environment is achieved. The department was one of 10 recipients of the Frank J. Bertak Award at the Southern Oregon Occupational Health and Safety Conference. After receiving the Frank J. Bertak Award, the Safety Committee was surprised to learn that it had won the Best of the Best Award as well, as there were several other strong contenders from public and private entities across Southern Oregon. The Best of the Best Award is very competitive, and it is an honor to receive it. A significant amount of energy has been put into building and maintaining a strong safety culture at the Roads and Parks Department, and the Safety Committee is invaluable in developing safety leaders at all levels within the department. Annual safety goals are developed along with a plan to achieve them. The data has shown overall success with a decrease in common incidents across the board. Recent focus areas include expanded training on pre- and post-trip inspections for commercial vehicles, poison oak awareness, and reducing vehicular backing incidents. I've learned to back my car in since we started that. I know. Maybe someday I'll get an award for that. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners, congratulations on being recognized for the department and Safety Committee's hard work and commitment to safety in the workplace. We appreciate all you do on a daily basis to ensure the safety of your team. Congratulations.
I like the special poison oak awareness idea of that. Anyway, I have the best of the best Safety Committee Award to hand out to, I don't know, do you want Steve to give to? And I always, we always boast Jackson County is best of the best, and you guys bring it home. So thank you so much, because now we can say we really are the best of the best. Roads and Parks has an award. Anyway, good job. I think that just speaks volumes to the great work you do, and thank you.
Well, and I have the Frank J. Bertak Award to present to you, and being the best of the best is very impressive, and to have a culture of safety, it's awesome, and to be able to take that everywhere you go and to make us a better place to work. Safety is key, and I think it's really impressive, and congratulations.
I'll keep it short, Commissioners, and just want to thank all of our Safety Committee members. A special shout out to Tom Nealand, our Safety Technician, Arwell Collins, our chair of the Safety Committee this year, and Jill Monroe, our Safety Manager in our department. Everybody in this group up here that you see has contributed to our safety efforts in the department this year. The work we do is dangerous work at times. We send people out on roads when we're telling other people to stay off of roads, and we're dealing with a lot of hazards out there. But these folks put a lot of effort in throughout the course of a year to identify those, come up with contingency plans, and make sure that them and their peers get to go home to their families every night. That's the most important thing we do. Our people make us successful, and this is a great award that shows that we want our people to take care of themselves and their peers as well. So I appreciate that. Thank you for the recognition.
Signed letters. That one.
Thank you
Congratulations
so much.
and thank you all.
Thank you. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just kind of, I don't feel bad, just this congestion.
Okay, so now we'll move on with our agenda as posted, and we move to requests for and discussion of non-agenda items. It's a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item that's not on the agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that is not on today's agenda. Therefore, the board will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raise by asking staff to follow up on any question or by placing the matter on an agenda in the future for discussion. So we do have a sign-up sheet, and Brad Bennington is here and signed up to speak, so come on up and give your name and address for the record, please.
Commissioners, good morning. Brad Bennington, 2886 Orchard Home Drive in beautiful Medford, Oregon. And I've got 5 minutes here. Hopefully, you won't need all that. But I want to start by congratulating Roads and Parks as well. You know, a lot of people don't understand what a big county Jackson County is. It's over 2 million acres and covers an extreme variety of elevations from 1,000 feet all the way up to over 6,000 feet, which means in the wintertime, heard your department directors say, like sometimes they send people out in conditions that they wouldn't let anybody else go out, and he's not kidding. You've got some of the most varied and dangerous territory that your Roads and Parks maintains, and they do it extremely well. So once again, Jackson County is so grateful, or ought to be so grateful, for the high level and high caliber of the people that you hire to serve them. They really are outstanding. And also, I got to say, Officer Lenhart retiring with his dog Reuger, I'm sorry, it made me cry. It's, I don't know how many officers get the privilege of retiring with the canine that they worked with, but if that doesn't move your heart a little bit, I don't know what to tell you. That's pretty amazing. So there's an issue of great concern among all Oregonians, which is what in the world's happening with especially those of us that, that were born and raised here. What in the world is going on with our state and what's going on with our largest metros? And a report just came out from Emerging Trends in Real Estate, which is kind of the Bible of the commercial investing industry. And they study all of the major urban markets in the United States. And this report is very concerning and troubling for those of us in Oregon, because there is a market here in Oregon that is 80th out of 81. So 81 markets, and there's one that's 80th out of 81, and that market is Portland. And back between 2014 and about 2017, Portland was near the top of that index, and now it's near the bottom. And why does that matter? It matters because this is the Bible of commercial real estate and what investors pay attention to. So when your commercial investors, when they look at a market that's 80th out of 81, they don't go there. So there is a huge amount of confidence that has come out of investing in the Portland market, and all the significant money that would be there, that would be building that up, that would be coming into Oregon, that would be reinforcing good management. It's leaving. I mean, a lot of it's already gone, and after this report begins to be digested by the professionals, people that basically invest money for a living. This is the institutional money. This is the big money. This is the money that really makes large metros run. When institutions like this say this is no longer a good place for you to put your money, it means that really adverse things have happened, and more adverse things are going to happen afterwards. And why do we care about it down here in Jackson County? It's because what affects the value of commercial real estate in one area rubs up against and influences other markets. And when banks, when people that want to invest in, for instance, Jackson County, for instance, the Creekside project over 200 miles away from Portland, but when the commercial people look at projects like this has devalued all commercial real estate in that market, and unfortunately it winds up rubbing against even well-managed Jackson County down here. So things like this we need to pay attention to. The other thing I want to say is, which I think to me is very important, we have a very close family member who is afflicted with bipolar disorder. And 6 years ago, she needed help. We didn't know where to turn, and we turned to Jackson County Mental Health Services. 6 years ago, they said, we have a lot of demand for services like this. We think we can get back to you in 30, maybe 40 days, maybe give you some help. This family member recently needed help. I called on a Saturday late afternoon, probably around 4 o'clock, Saturday late afternoon, and I got a call on Monday morning about 8:30, and visited with a very well-informed, very helpful employee of Jackson County who knew everything I needed to ask about mental health services that were available. And I said, wow, this has really changed from 6 years ago. She says, yes. She says, I've been here, I won't tell you exactly, but it was over 30 years. I've been here over 30 years, and I want to tell you that the county has really stepped up its mental health services. And this rubs up against the other one, because part of what has brought Portland to where it is today is not being able to deal with the mental health issues that have really deteriorated the quality of downtown. And I can't tell you how encouraged I am to see how Jackson County has stepped up being able to serve mental health services here in Jackson County, so that people can get the help they need when they need it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brad. Good to hear. Anybody else in the auditorium would like to speak, or anybody online? If you raise your Zoom hand feature, we'll bring you in.
Madam Chair, there's no one with their Zoom hand raised.
All right. Nobody else left here in the auditorium. Everybody left us. So we'll move on to our consent calendar. We have minutes of meetings for the Board of Commissioners work session, October 21st, 2025, the Board of Commissioners regular meeting, October 22nd, 2025, and the Board of Commissioners staff meeting from October 23rd, 2025.
I'll move approval of the consent calendar as read.
Second.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And we have a couple items left for discussion and deliberation. An order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Columbia Care Services Incorporated. It's order number 239-25. Ms. Bell.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So Columbia Care Services, Inc. will provide individuals facing mental health issues, acute crisis respite, stabilization services, residential treatment, and supported employment and education services. Term of the contract is July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026, and does require ratification to become effective July 1st, 2025. It's a $250,000 expense for HHS.
Thank you.
Move approval of order number 239-25.
I'll second.
Any discussion on that?
Kind of echoes what Mr. Bennington just said, or helping out those that are in mental health crisis.
More services available.
Yep.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And our final item is an order authorizing an order form and subscription agreement with Page Freezer Software Incorporated. It's order number 240-25. Ms. Bell.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Page Freezer Software, Inc. will provide social media archiving services to support Jackson County's compliance with public records law by capturing, storing, and retrieving official social media communications. Term of the order form and agreement is January 4th, 2026 through 3 years and will automatically renew annually until terminated as provided for in the agreement. There's a $4,426 initial annual expense, which includes a one-time $350 expense for configuration and training, and then an annual subscription fee of $4,076 following the first year.
Thanks. I have a quick question. I didn't think to ask this on Thursday, but what social media do they freeze? Is it what the county puts out?
Yes, so it's our social media, and any of, like when people comment on it, that's considered a communication to the board, so we also, or to the county, so we also have to freeze that as well. So it's
okay.
all the various Facebook pages and other social media that the county uses.
Great. Thank you.
Well, I will move approval of order number 240-25.
Second.
Any discussion?
I just think it's a good reminder that whenever you post something online, it's permanent.
It is.
You cannot delete it. It's there forever.
Yeah, often that gets overlooked on when people think about what's public record.
Yeah. Good point.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And that does conclude our agenda, so the meeting is adjourned.
We hope that you've enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.